I know Enid's like over here somewhere, because we kind of ended up next to her heart thing before. The irony of failing to be able to find the vampire hunter. There he is.
A vampire kills in utter silence.
Yeah. I definitely could do that. Hey, Ichabod.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
I put up your public service announcement. Consider the common folk warned about the vampiric presence.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You may not realize it, but you saved a great many lives today.
Do you really think they could be useful?
See the sad saint of the East End? How a single man can help so many people? I consider myself the discreet protector of these men and women.
Okay. Wait, let's see. Ichabod considers himself the protector of Sean Hampton's night shelter. Huh. Okay. Why are you protecting the shelter?
Tell me, Ichabod, why do you consider yourself the protector of Sean Hampton's shelter?
He is a truly inspiring example. Dedicated, pious. His shelter is open to all, whoever they are. Most admirable.
He is a pretty swell dude. Alright.
Have you heard any rumors regarding Sean Hampton's shelter?
The sad saint will always be a target for vampires, but I'm keeping an eye out.
Little does he know that the good saint is also a vampire. Huh.
Are you worried about the sanitary situation in London?
It seems the Guard of Priwen has declared war on vampires. I'm not sure if that's a good thing, though.
Really? I thought you'd be thrilled by this news.
The Guard can be reckless. They rush into a fight without thinking. The citizens of London should not be the collateral victims.
I agree with that.
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Don't worry. By the end of this, hopefully we'll have dealt with the Priwen Guard. Or end up in a situation where they survive. Who knows, honestly? I have no idea the direction that they want to go in with this game. Do they want to make it a series that advances through time? Like, hey, we have a Vampire 2 that takes place in modern day? I'm not really sure.
This is...
Okay. We have so many investigations here.
Despicable.
Where is she? Who can I sell it to? Because we have a need here, and then I guess there's a merchant somewhere else? I'm not going to sell it to them, but I want to see who this merchant is. Ah. Some random dude right in front of her place. Hello.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you need any help?
Rest assured, I will help you, sir. Martin Nightingale, at your service. Please, take a look at my wares.
Your merchandise. I don't really see anything worth having. No offense.
None taken, sir. But please, I need to eat. Perhaps if you keep looking, you'd see something that takes your fancy.
Yeah, I'll take a look, but I can't actually show him anything for now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hold on. I need to give this watch to Enid Gillingham.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I come in?
I already took my medication, Doctor. But thank you.
I'm sorry. Your medication? Have we met before?
Don't tease me like that, Jack. Sorry, what?
Let me in.
I think I should come in, miss. I'd like to check if everything is okay, what with the epidemic spreading across London.
An epidemic, you say? How terrible. I had no idea. But where are my manners? Please do come in, Doctor. You are a doctor, yes?
Yes, I am. And I'm here to make sure that you are treated properly in Enid Gillingham's house. Boink. Hello. She has a headache, that's it.
Oh, Dr. Tippets, what brings you back here? I heard whispers you had a job at that fancy hospital.
I told you my name is Jonathan Reed. Don't you remember?
Of course I do. I remember my name too. Gillingham. But you may call me Enid, Doctor. I'm very happy to see you again.
I'm not Dr. Tippets. Okay, this lady is, a little unwell.
Do you require medical attention, miss?
I'm glad you asked, Dr. Tippets. I must confess I haven't felt that well of late.
Well, here you go.
I'll try my best. Here, take this. And please, try to get some rest.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Alright, time to ask you a whole bunch of different things.
Who are the more influential figures on the docks?
Well, I heard about some terrible illness going around. I would say in that case that it's you, Dr. Tippets.
Oh. I mean, Dr. Tippets is an influential figure, huh? Yeah, alright.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Oh, no. I don't gossip. That would be most unbecoming of a lady such as myself.
I just want to know what's going on around here. What do you know? Gosh. Gossip isn't that terrible.
Is anyone taking care of you, Miss Gillingham?
My son is always here to take care of me. He's a good boy like that, but I do worry that he needs to start living his own life. I would never say that to him, of course.
Well, don't worry. He's definitely living some kind of life. Just not in this plane of existence anymore.
Enid, have you really no idea what happened to your son? No idea at all?
I've not seen Jack for so long. I lose track of time. Has something bad happened to him?
Do I tell her the truth? I'll just say Jack takes good care of you. Or Jack will come back.
Don't worry. Jack will come back.
Yes, he will. It won't be long before he's back. He must be out there somewhere making money. Yes, that's what he's doing.
Wow, she sounded so crazy there.
I found this watch. It was a gift from you to your boy, wasn't it? I think it should return to you now.
Oh, I remember. Yes, I recall the day I offered Jack this watch. Oh, it was such a beautiful day. Thank you, sir.
Trinkets and possessions help us remember our past. Promise me you'll not lose it.
I would never lose anything that belonged to Jack. Why don't you take this? Dr. Tippets? Please, for your charity.
Thank you for your 50 shillings, Miss Gillingham. Okay. Well, unfortunately for her, there's nothing else we can do.
Have you heard anything recently concerning Sean Hampton's shelter?
I've never heard that name before, I'm afraid.
Oh, alright.
Are you worried about the sanitation crisis in London?
Too much noise, too much shouting. It keeps me up. Is it really gunfire I'm hearing?
Yeah, it's a lot of gunfire and vampires. You wouldn't know anything about that for sure, but alright. Poor Miss Gillingham. Lost her son, and we can't even bring ourselves to tell her. Who does she have a closer relationship with out here? Let's see. Maybe Martin Nightingale? Social circle. Yep, alright. Let's have a chat with Martin. What does he know about Miss Gillingham? Oh, hey, hold on. There was a letter there. Shit!
Please, sir. Come and have a gander.
No, hold your horses. Unfinished letter. Rodney, I just heard what happened tonight. I ran to your house, but you were already gone. So now I'm writing this note. Is it true you killed him? I can't believe it. Why? What happened? I really need to talk to you now. Please find a way to contact me when you receive this message. Since I know you can be very cautious and to prove to you this is not a trap, let's use a code when we meet. I'll whistle my name, Jack, in Morse code, and you'll whistle yours, okay? This way, you'll know it's really me. For now, it's a good thing you're hiding. The Wet Boot Boys are all over the neighborhood claiming they'll punish the man who murdered one of them. I'm sure we could make an arrangement to settle things down, or once the heat dies down. Rodney and Jack. Okay. Rodney has fled away after killing a member of the Wet Boot Boys. Well, now we can head back down there and see if we can ask him some questions. Hey, Nightingale.
Good evening, young.
There's no need...
Let's trade.
Show me what you have to offer then, Mr. Nightingale.
Let's see what he has. He's got a blood sample, rivets, a music box with a music box containing a folded letter. A page probably stolen from some sort of manual or guide. Vampire factions and skulls. Wow. A whole bunch of other things that I don't really particularly need. I need the blue parts. I will take the brisk blood sample and the music box though. Because I want to find out what the music box has on it. Okay, where do I go for my quest items? Here we go. Phew. My dear Jack, I write this letter as long as I have the strength and the will. Not that I have something to hide or fear, except perhaps to forget what I want to tell you. I always knew you would become someone important, someone good and nice. I knew it since you were a child, when you preferred to read books rather than going to play outside. I knew it when you helped me carry groceries before you went to school and clean the house after you came back. I'm proud of you, my son, not only because I'm your mother, but also because you deal so well with everything around you. I'm sorry I have recently become such a burden to you. Never forget I love you. I hope you never forget you love me. Aww. Enid feels guilty about her son, Jack. Well, it's obviously, you know, that she's suffering from probably like Alzheimer's.
Good evening, Miss Gillingham. May I come in?
Of course, of course.
Or something similar. Oh boy.
So, Dr. Tippets, what brings you back here? We haven't talked in quite some time.
I was literally just here, lady. Gosh.
Tell me, Enid, why do you feel guilty about your son?
I know I'm a burden to my Jack. I know my mind and my thoughts are drifting away. I'm so sorry. I can't help it.
This is not your doing, Miss Gillingham. You do not have to apologize for your condition.
Of course I don't, Doctor. I've done nothing wrong, I swear it. What exactly are we talking about here?
Aw. That's truly terrible.
Goodbye, Miss Gillingham.
Maybe one day we can fix that kind of issue, right? For the good of all future humans. But for now, we just have to be sad about it. And accept it. You, Nightingale, I need more information.
Good evening, young man.
There's no need to call me that, Dr. Reed.
Are you helping Miss Enid around here?
Let me be frank. You're as much of a businessman as I am a werewolf, right?
Who the hell are you to question me? It's hard enough to stay clean when you don't have a place to sleep. I'm doing my best here.
I meant no offense, Mr. Nightingale. I was merely pointing out the fact that you're unlikely to survive long if you continue wandering this path.
Wow,
And what should I do then, sir? Should I join the Wet Boot Boys like so many others? No thanks. I'd rather be a bad seller than a dead gang member.
Well, I'm glad that's a very good thing to do. Martin chose to be a lousy merchant instead of a gang member. I wonder how we can help him out.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood? Have you got any friends around these parts?
Not really. Miss Gillingham smiles and says kind words, but I know she's lost her marbles, especially since her son died.
Does she know her son's dead? Oh.
Tell me about this crazy woman. Madness is often mistaken for other conditions.
The poor woman's mad, all right. Kind and all, but she has so much trouble remembering things. She's taken me for a son more than once.
How interesting. I don't suppose you know what happened to her son.
Jack. Rumour has it he tried to tackle some gang lads. I didn't know him well, but I heard he was a nice enough chap. His old ma still thinks he's around.
Oh, God. Should I talk to her about that? We can't ask about it. Martin is sometimes confused by Enid Gillingham with her son, Jack. Could we get you to pretend to be Jack? You know, have you move into the house?
Why not try seeking help instead of peddling your wares? I'm sure there are people around here that would gladly help.
There's always the night asylum. Heard it's run by a very nice man, but I'm no beggar. Not yet, at least.
There is no shame in asking for help, my boy. Sometimes it can even be the best course of action.
I don't feel okay with that. I'm gonna make a name for myself, and I'll do it by myself.
Can't make your name for yourself without other people. Yeah, you can do it without the help of other people, but what's the point of that then? I mean, if you're having trouble already, feel free, get some help, and then you have, boom, a network, connections. Wow, all these different people who supported you and you supported them while you were growing big, and everything's great. You gotta think ahead, man. That's what a smart businessman does.
Have you heard anything recently concerning Sean Hampton's shelter?
He keeps investing time helping the poor and sick. Good for him. And for them.
Are you feeling worried about the sanitary situation in London?
This city is falling apart. The disease kills so many people. No one cares about anything or anyone anymore but themselves.
Alright, so you would say that yes, you are in fact a little bit worried.
Goodbye.
Well, gotta go have a chat with Miss Gillingham again.
Good evening, Miss Gillingham. May I come in?
Of course, of course. So,
Okay, alright. Can I... No, I can't ask her about those things. What? That's so odd.
Goodbye, Miss Gillingham.
I'm sad when there are hints that we receive that we can't actually, like pursue as conversation options. Like, hey, do you know the kid outside? And she could be like,
It's locked.
no, I don't. Is it my Jack? And I go, no, he's not. And then she'd be like, what's happened to my Jack? I'm finally having a moment of clarity and I wish to understand what's going on. And then we tell her and then she forgets and it's really, really sad. But, those are the kinds of things that could happen.
Vampire kills in utter silence.
Vampire definitely does not kill in utter silence, I can tell you that, sir. Alright. I guess we should go into the sewers to have a chat with the guy who did know Jack. Maybe he can help us out.
It's locked, all right.
It's just... I can blow people up with shadow magic and blood. I should be able to do much more.
It's locked.
And have a locker stop me. What? Fuck off.
It's locked, all right.
I'm gonna help you out later on, and then you're gonna feel bad. And if not, maybe I'll feast on you. But I shouldn't. I need to get the better ending by not feasting on a single soul besides the people I drink blood from to kill them in the streets. Because, you know, it's alright to do that. It's out of self-defense sometimes. Alright. I do not know my way down. I'm just running to random back corners and eventually I'll get there. Here we go. I have so many bullets. I shouldn't have to worry about buying any because I haven't been really using them. Oh, I actually have to legitimately run past all of them. Hey, y'all!
We're at your mercy. Will you end us? The vampire hunters will never find us here.
Oh, hello. Oh, okay. I thought there was someone new for us to talk to. No, it's just we never know the names of the skulls.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us. Spend time with us. And I may be willing to answer more questions.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll just leave then, because
Thank you, old.
there's nothing really else to ask her. What about Harriet? Harriet! You haven't looked like you've changed, so that's
Let me
good.
rest now.
Alright, fine. I'm not even down here for the skulls. Although I'm sure at some point we're gonna have like a Ascalon Club versus Skull situation. Alright, let me actually choose the investigation here. Convince Rodney to go back to the docks. Docks, he's this way. Ah, over here. I thought he was more along the way out of this place, but I guess I was wrong. Rodney! I know what you're about now.
Rodney, you're the man who killed that gang member, are you not? Is that why you are hiding in this godforsaken place?
Yes, I did. I did not even know his name.
Then why did you kill him?
That arsehole always mocked me for the color of my skin. Usually I let it go. But not that night. We fought. He died.
Oh, you're a spineless coward! You're no cold-blooded killer. You can't stay here forever. I'll sympathize slightly with them.
Unfortunately, I have met several murderers during my lifetime. You don't look like them. I can tell you're no cold-blooded killer.
You're right, sir. At first it was just a simple argument between us. But the man had a bad fall.
Believe me, Rodney, you won't survive here long. No matter what you did, you must go back to where you used to live.
I'll go back to the docks then. But if I die, remember that the blood of Rodney Grader will be on your hands.
Alright, farewell. At least we convinced him to go back up. We didn't really have a choice to convince him or not to convince him, but I guess we could have failed to tell him. Like, we could just call him a coward, and then he'd be like, "Ah, I'm just gonna stay down here then, you're mean." It's hard to generally tell. But okay, Rodney Gardner's gonna head back up, and maybe we can ask him some questions later on about Jack. Did he know what happened to Jack? Did Jack die while he was hiding? Could he have prevented that? And is he going to talk to Jack's mother to make up for the situation that he inadvertently caused? The only way I'm going to find out is when he makes it up top, which means I should probably go to a hideout and rest up. Alright. I am going to apply another ability. I wish to upgrade my claws. I wish I could undo points. I'd love to get these 500 points back. Or like the 600 points back. That's a whole like ability upgrade. Oh well. Let's get our claws going. Get a little bit more damage on them and reduce the timer between them, which will be nice as well. And then yeah, we're still gonna end up going down the claws tree. Just for that large increase in damage by the end of that. I don't even know if I'll even be able to get to the end of the claw tree by the end of the game. These are expensive. There we go. People are slightly healthier now. We just gotta get Rufus Kingsbury anemia medicine and Mr. Seymour cold medicine. Alright, what about other people? That district is healthy again. 100% sanitized. Good. And then they are a little bit more sick over in this district, so that's not good. I need more cold medicine. Alright, cold medicine. Actually, we already have 3. I'll make a 4th one, just in case.